Jules from thestonessoup.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make one of my favourite super quick dinners, which can make it in about 5 minutes. It actually took me 6 minutes and 20 seconds in this video. And what it is, it's just a wonderful salad, quick salad of steak and rocket. So we'll jump into the kitchen and I'll show you how to make it. Okay, so for our 5-minute dinner, first thing I'm going to get my pan on a high heat, because that's really super important that we get that pumping. Then the next thing is I'm going to prepare my steak. So I've just got a piece of sirloin here, which I think is also called New York cut. But any steak's going to be good for this. And what we're going to do is just trim off the fat and any kind of bits that don't look so nice. And more bits that don't look so nice. And then I'm going to slice it into strips. So however you feel, but the thinner you slice, so the quicker it's going to cook, and it's also going to tenderize the meat as well, if you can figure out how to cut across the grain like I'm doing there. But yeah, thin slices, that's really all we want. So kind of like, you know, you're doing a stir fry. I'm just going to video this all in one take just to prove that it is only going to really take me 5 minutes. So steak's cut, and I'm going to wash my hands and my knife. It's a good idea to always, as soon as you finish cutting something raw like that, wash your knife and put it away so that it's all okay. So I'm just, pan's starting to heat up. I'm lucky I'm using gas, so if you're using electricity, that step might take a little bit longer. So really, then we can, it's up to you. You can either, I'm going to just drizzle some olive oil over my steak, or you could just put a little bit of oil in the pan. That's fine. I just want to get it, just so there's a little bit of oil on each piece, but you don't want too much because it's going to burn. So that old chestnut, so we might as well season now. Bit of salt, and then filling our pan. It's feeling nice and hot, so yeah, it's only been a minute, however long I've been doing this, and we'll get it in the steak in the pan. And you want just something to move it around the pan. So I'm going to leave it for about, spread it out, and then we'll leave it for about 30 seconds, and then I'll turn it. So I'm just going to wash my hands again, and I've got rid of my meat chopping board, and while that's cooking, I'm going to make my dressing. So just chop a lemon in half. I need a spoon, just like that. I'm just going to make a really simple dressing of lemon juice and olive oil, which is just really fresh and really lovely, and it goes beautifully with steak. So this is enough for one person, so we want about a tablespoon of lemon juice, and it depends on how you're feeling. I like a little bit more dressing with this, so I'm going to go for 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but you could just go for 1 if you wanted something really punchy. Just a little bit of salt, just give it a quick whisk. Have a taste. That's tasting good. So the steak, you can see, because they're so thin, they're almost cooked. So what I'm going to do is just give them a stir and try and just turn each piece. And I've got some lovely colour on that first side. And I like my steak pretty rare, so all I want to do here is just brown the outsides. But if you like it a bit more well done, just cook it for an extra 30 seconds or so. It's really not going to take that much longer to get it cooked through. Or if you're cooking for pregnant ladies, then you need to have it cooked through. So that is looking pretty good for me. So steak's probably been in the pan for a minute and a half max, maybe coming up to 2 minutes. So that's awesome. So we'll just get that. Oh, sorry about the scraping noise. Get that off the pan, and we want hot steak in, whoops, we got out there, in our dressing. So get the one that got away. So just give that a quick toss so it gets seasoned by the lovely lemon juice. And then it's up to you. You can either plate that up and toss the leaves. Actually, I might do that. So I'll just pop the steak onto my plate and leave as much dressing in behind as I can. And then I've got my rocket, my wild rocket, which has been washed, and you know, buy washed rocket if you can. It makes life a lot easier. Well, that leaf doesn't look very nice. So just a couple of handfuls. Then all we need to do is toss. And it's up to you. You could toss the steak back in, or I think I'm just going to serve my leaves on top so we kind of have this hidden layer of meat underneath. Great, and then to finish off we just need some pepper. You can put in the dressing. And some parmesan. So I've got my vegetable peeler and I just want some shaves. Or you could grate it over if that's easy if you didn't have a vegetable peeler, or just use a knife to chop some chunks. And that is dinner ready. So if you enjoyed this video recipe, really encourage you to come on over and visit my blog. It's thestonesoup.com, and if you sign up for email updates, you'll also get a free video e-cookbook filled with video recipes just like this one. So hope to see you soon.